Hey dudes, SilviteSoltis here, back with another Classic WoW tips video for you. Leveling in Classic is a journey, not just a grind. And with the recent release of the Fresh Anniversary servers, everyone is starting a new fresh journey at level 1. Since many of us are still on this journey to 60, I thought it would be fun to dive into some serious leveling strategies that anybody can use on Classic Fresh. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or new to Azeroth, these tips will help you to level smarter, not harder. As always, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoy it or find these tips useful. But with that out of the way, here are 6 tips to help you power through the leveling process while still savoring the adventure of Classic WoW. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, the efficient kill loop. When it comes to questing, it's all about efficiency. But here's the kicker. What do you do while traveling between objectives? Most players will just run, which is a huge waste of time. Instead, adopt what I call the efficient kill loop. Basically, this means actively killing mobs within your level range as you travel between quest hubs and objectives. Try to stick to green or yellow level enemies, since they're faster to kill and less dangerous than higher level mobs. By doing this, you're passively gaining experience without adding much time to your journey. What makes this strategy shine is how it complements quests that require long-distance travel, such as delivery quests. While running back to turn in a quest, clear camps of mobs nearby that drop materials or are linked to future quests in that area. For example, if you're questing in Westfall, focus on killing Defias mobs even if you don't have a quest for them. Chances are you'll need them later. Over time, these incremental XP gains add up, and you'll notice your levels ticking up faster. As a bonus, this strategy also ensures that you're always stocked up on loot and materials, which can be sold for coin or used for crafting. Tip number 2, prioritize weapon upgrades. Classic heavily revolves around your weapon's damage, no matter what class you're playing. For melee classes, it can be the difference between defeating an enemy in just a few hits or taking excessive damage. For casters, it might not affect spell damage directly, but wands, the primary weapon for many, are essential. That's why upgrading your weapon is one of the most impactful ways to increase your leveling speed. Early on, make it a point to buy or craft new weapons whenever possible. Warriors and rogues in particular should aim to upgrade their weapons every 5 to 10 levels. As a shaman or a hunter, your weapon determines the damage of your melee and ranged attacks, which you'll often rely on to conserve mana. Even casters like priests or mages should look out for wands at every opportunity. You can create your first one via enchanting, or pick up a solid one from vendors or the auction house. Always keep an eye on weapon vendors in major towns and outposts if you think that you're falling behind. For example, the weapon vendor in Orgrimmar often sells decent upgrades for leveling forward players. And if you're in a dungeon group, pay close attention to the weapon loot. It's usually worth rolling need for any significant upgrade. But no matter what class you're playing, an upgraded weapon can reduce your time to kill significantly, keeping you on pace for faster and more efficient leveling. Tip number 3, master rested experience and Hearthstone placement. Rested experience is one of the most underrated tools for efficient leveling, but leveraging it requires some careful planning. Rested XP accumulates while your character is logged out in an inn or in a major city, effectively doubling your experience gain from mob kills for a set amount of time. The trick is to ensure that you're always logging out in an inn when stepping away for more than just a few minutes. This ensures that you're building up rested XP over time, giving you a periodic leveling boost. Hearthstone placement ties directly into this concept as well. Your Hearthstone isn't just a quick escape tool, it's a strategic leveling asset. Always set it in inns located near dense clusters of quests or vendor hubs. For example, in early levels, Horde players might set their Hearthstone in the Crossroads for easy access to the Barrens' expansive quest areas, while Alliance players might use Goldshire or Darkshire. As you outlevel the zones, move your Hearthstone right away to the next hub that you visit. This will save you time traveling between the quest hubs and trainers. By making good use of rested experience and planning your route ahead of time, you'll ensure smooth transitions from one rest hub to another, and that will help keep you in the fast lane to 60. Tip number 4. Group strategically, not randomly. Grouping can be a double-edged sword in Classic. While it can speed up quests involving elites or group kills, it's inefficient for general questing if not managed correctly. That's why you should group strategically. When tackling quests like killing Hogger in Elwyn Forest, or the Yetis in Hillsbrad Foothills, grab a group to cut down on kill time. However, once the quest is complete, politely leave the group and go back to solo play for standard quests. Dungeon quests are another area where strategic grouping is crucial. For example, the Dead Mines or Wailing Caverns provide solid XP and gear upgrades, but the preparation time for these runs, finding a group, traveling, and completing the instance, can slow you down immensely. Instead, plan your dungeon runs around peak hours when groups are forming quickly. Also, try to tie dungeon quests into your runs. For example, if you're running Razorfang Crawl, make sure to have the Blue Leaf Tuber quest before entering so that you can double dip on those rewards. Finally, consider forming leveling duos or trios with players whose classes complement yours. A warrior paired with a priest or shaman will fly through mobs faster while staying healthy, while a mage and warlock combo can quickly AoE farm certain camps. Remember, the key to grouping isn't just efficiency, but synergy. Tip number 5. Explore mob-specific drop spots for bonus experience and gold. In Classic WoW, many mobs drop items tied to quests or valuable crafting materials, and farming them can give you an edge in both experience and gold. As you level, take note of mobs that drop specific items you'll need for later, or that fetch a good price on the auction house. For example, in the Barrens, Plainstriders drop feathers used by certain classes and professions, while Raptors drop meat used for cooking. Farming these mobs while questing provide double rewards, experience, and loot. Some mobs also drop rare crafting recipes or items. For example, Red Dragon Whelps in the Wetlands have a chance to drop the Tiny Crimson Whelpling, a rare companion pet that collectors often pay quite a bit to obtain. Another great example is the Hinterland Trolls, who drop Wildvine, a sought-after item for alchemists. While farming mobs like this, you'll passively gain experience as well as gold, which will help mitigate your downtime if you're in between quest hubs anyway. Remember, Classic WoW rewards those who take the time to optimize their gameplay. By targeting mobs with valuable drops, you're not just leveling efficiently, you're setting yourself up for success at level 60. Tip number 6. Use add-ons to streamline your leveling experience. Add-ons are essential tools that can drastically improve your leveling experience in Classic. They provide useful features that enhance your efficiency, track progress, and reduce the amount of time spent navigating menus or maps. While the fresh server experience encourages players to enjoy the game's natural pace, a few carefully chosen add-ons can make your journey more enjoyable without spoiling the Classic feel. Some great add-ons to consider are Questy, Leatrix Plus, Auctionator, Classic Cast Bars, Vendor Price, Atlas Loot Classic, and Details. Remember to configure your add-ons early and adjust them to your liking. They are there to assist, not overwhelm you, so only use the ones that fit your playstyle. With these tools, you'll be leveling smarter and smoother in no time. So, there you have it. 6 tips that will help you to level smarter in Classic. Whether it's perfecting your kill loop or making the most of rested experience, these strategies will save you time and make your journey through Azeroth even more rewarding. That said, I'd like to know what you think. What are your own favorite leveling tips and tricks? Let me know by leaving a comment down below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications for my future content. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take it easy, guys.